Welcome to an overview of the training assistance programs that are offered in partnership with IowaWORKS and Kirkwood Community College. In this presentation, we will provide an overview of the training assistance funding that is available to eligible individuals. We will discuss the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, GAAP tuition assistance, K-PACE, and SNAP employment and training. The Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, also known as WIOA, is a federal grant program that provides services, activities, and potential funding for youth, adults, and dislocated workers. These services, activities, and funding may include instruction leading to completion of secondary and post-secondary education, tutoring, job shadowing, work experiences, adult mentoring, and comprehensive guidance and counseling services. The WIOA program is available to eligible individuals, and those enrolled may receive funding from continuing education degree programs and non-degree programs. Please note that funding is not limited to educational programs offered through Kirkwood Community College and may include other training and educational institutions.
Individuals enrolled into any of the WIOA programs enter into a partnership with their career planner. First, individuals will complete assessments to help explore job interests and help decide the training program that fits best. Once a training plan is developed, career planners are able to determine what financial assistance is available for training, recommend academic supports, and cooperate in problem solving to address any obstacles to training or employment. The career planner will provide ongoing support by monitoring progress toward graduation or training completion and helping to secure employment. Individuals may also engage in a paid experiential learning opportunity like internships or on-the-job training to gain experience in their chosen field.
In order to determine eligibility for our WIOA programs for adults and dislocated workers, here are some of the main requirements. For adults, an application is required, plus we will need to verify residency, authorization to work in the United States, military status, if applicable, selective service, if applicable, family size, and household income. For dislocated workers, an application is also required, plus we need to verify residency, authorization to work in the United States, military status, if applicable, selective service, if applicable, and the circumstances of how a person became dislocated and if they are unlikely to return to their previous industry or occupation.
Individuals who want to enroll in the WIOA Youth Program, also known as Creating Futures, have similar eligibility requirements. These requirements are broken down into two categories. First, 16 to 21-year-olds who are currently enrolled in high school or college and who meet low-income guidelines. Second, 16 to 24-year-olds who have dropped out of high school or who have graduated high school but not moved on to further education. All candidates for Creating Futures must demonstrate at least one challenging life circumstance to be eligible.
Now that we have explored the WIOA program, let's discuss our GAAP tuition assistance program, or GAAP for short. GAAP essentially fills the gap by providing educational assistance for selected non-credit programs which are not supported by federal financial aid. GAAP is unique to Iowa and is offered by the community college system. While the services are the same across the state, the approved training choices may vary from college to college. The local community college focus the offering by targeting regional industry needs, and colleges continue to add new certificates regularly. The eligible GAAP training program cover a wide array of industry needs, including business information technology, manufacturing and industry technology, transportation, healthcare, culinary arts, green career, and equine careers. You can find a specific list of approved certificates on Kirkwood's website and the Department of Education website. So, what can GAAP offer to you? The GAAP program focuses on providing support for the educational cost of the certificate. In addition to tuition assistance, the GAAP program can cover other required items for that specific training choice, including textbooks, required fees like background checks or physicals, test fees, tools, and personal protective equipment. Since GAAP can cover only educational costs for the students, the program partners with local funding streams and community resources to address other support needs of the student. GAAP staff also work with students to help them find employment after completing training. Together, they create a customized job search plan for the student that may include resume writing, interviewing skills, mock interviews, prepping for job fairs, networking opportunities, and job leads. Who can receive help through GAAP? GAAP serves adults who are income eligible and are required to complete the following items. Applicants are required to complete the program application, have the ability to work in the United States. They must meet income eligibility. This is determined by household income and family size and must fall below 250 of the federal poverty level. They must also complete an aptitude assessment as such, taking and passing the National Career Readiness Certificates, NCRC, and they must pass it with a bronze level or higher. They must also meet with a program staff to complete an interview, which we call an intake. Sometimes there might be other class-specific prerequisites, like obtaining DOT permit or passing a course reading test. Candidates must also demonstrate the ability to complete training and maintain employment after training. Getting registered in the IowaWORKS system starts the process. For more details of eligibility, visit www.kirkwood.edu/CE.
Let's move to our third training assistance program, Kirkwood Pathways for Academic, Career Education, and Employment, also known as KPACE. KPACE is a career pathway program that combines basic skills training, workplace readiness training, and academic learning that leads to short-term credential attainment and beyond. This program features intensive supports from a pathway navigator. Students can earn short-term training as a certified nurse aide, welder, or medical office professional. Upon completing a KPACE certificate, the next steps after training may be entering the workforce or credit training in Kirkwood's one-year diploma or two-year associate's degree programs. Either way, KPACE staff is dedicated to supporting you along your career pathway. Just like our other training assistance programs, there are some eligibility items for KPACE. KPACE candidates will need to demonstrate that they want to earn a livable wage and are dedicated to increasing their skills, that they are unemployed or underemployed, or a dislocated worker, that they are at least 18 years old and have completed their high school education. Applicants must possess a sincere interest in building a future career in healthcare, manufacturing, or business. To get started with the KPACE process, a completed application is required, along with a reading and math assessment, in a program interview with staff.
Our fourth and final training assistance program is the SNAP Employment Training Program. If an individual is receiving SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, they may be eligible for training, job search, and job retention supports through SNAP E&T. This program partners closely with the GAAP and PACE programs to provide support to help participants develop their skills, gain industry-recognized credentials, obtain sustainable wage employment, and extend SNAP eligibility in some cases. Eligibility for this program requires candidates to be receiving SNAP benefits through DHS and pursuing training assistance through the GAAP tuition assistance or KPACE programs.
For all 4 of our training assistance programs, there are 3 main goals for our participants, which includes completing an academic program and earning the credential. 2, entering and maintaining full-time and long-term employment. And number 3, receiving follow-up services. Now that we have provided an overview of the training assistance programs along with the benefits and services, here are the next steps. If you or someone you know is interested, here's what we want you to do. Email a career planner at skills2employment@kirkwood.edu to explore possible training paths and program eligibility. For our adults and dislocated workers, the career planners include Norma Havlick-Smith and Shane Grieve and Selenia Carew. For our in-school and out-of-school youth, the career planners include Amy Eldred Hernandez and Gina Walsh. As you can see here, there are also several career planners in our GAAP team, which includes Bethany Parker, Megan Hansen, Norma Havlick-Smith, Selenia Carew, and Shane Grieve. And for interested candidates seeking KPACE pathway, here are your points of contact: Randy Knutson, Kelly Forsman, as well as Peggy Linden. And of course, thank you for your time in viewing this training assistance program's overview. We look forward to helping you and Iowans achieve their goals and fulfilling workforce career needs.